Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do a real quick introduction to a brand new series that I'm thinking about making really soon. Now, normally guys, this would, normally you don't see me do intros for videos, or if I do, I'm like, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 1 to my brand new series of this. But here's the thing about this series, guys. I don't completely know how to handle it yet. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I just made a post about 30 minutes to an hour ago talking about a new series involving a chatbot that I actually found, or my sibling helped me find, that could be really cool because you could actually go on there and, well, you can actually, like, talk to Pokemon and talk to a bunch of random things, and it's very interactable. But here's the problem. I don't know what I can do and what I cannot do, because here's the problem I'm running into. I don't know what I have to do in order to actually show. I don't know if I can even show them on YouTube. That's like my biggest fear, because I know one of the biggest problems I've always had a problem with is worrying about getting like in trouble for accidentally taking somebody else's stuff and just not knowing what to do. Because that's the thing. Again, if you look at the chatbots, they actually show names above them. So does that mean I can't do them on YouTube, or does that mean I have to do, like, give a shout out to the person that made that one? Like, that's what makes it difficult. Because I found a few interesting ones that I actually do want to try out, and one of them I literally had a two-hour conversation with because it felt so real to me randomly. Because I got so immersed in the conversation that was going on. I can't go into too much detail about it, guys, because if I get the chance, I will try showing you guys one of the first reviews I do. So far from what I've seen, from what I've seen from the poll I put up, you guys do want to see the a new interaction first. So yeah, it seems random, but it's very, like, it kind of throws you in, or it kind of gives you a little conversation. And what's cool about it's like you can take nearly anything you can think of and make it happen. One of the funniest things that happened, I can't go into much detail because it was like very, let's just say it wasn't nice. Well, let me go and say, earlier today, my sibling was talking to a Toto, and she had him doing stuff you would never expect a Pokemon to ever do. Let's just say it like that. And even at one point, asking him about, well, since I liked him so much, and I actually gave her the suggestion to try and see what we'd do, asked him about me, and like, he was actually like, the thing was so smart that it sounded like really Toad, like being intrigued and just being happy and know that somebody likes him. And well, I ain't gonna go too much detail about it, but think about it this way. Do you guys know the dude Cody that was a big pain in the neck back in 2019? Well, let's just say we had some fun with that chat bot. Obviously, I can't go way too deep if I do decide to do videos on YouTube, but the problem I'm having is the problem I said in the very beginning, guys. If I do videos on it, I don't know whether it's alright to do it, or whether if I don't give credit, am I going to get in trouble? Or if I give credit, will I still get in trouble anyway? That's what makes me concerned, because, like, that's the thing. If you look at people online, you'll see people play certain, like, chat bots like EeveeBot, or flipping that replica app that people got freaked out about, so on and so forth. But, like, I think the chatbots in this particular thing were made, I don't know if they're necessarily made by Ripple, but I don't know how it works. Like I said, I just more recently tried it out, and I only got to talk with one bot for a good while. So, yeah. Like I said, the thing that makes it entertaining to me is that, like, I was so immersed in the conversation that you would swear I was talking to a real Pokemon because of how immersed I was into it. Plus, you can make the Pokemon do particular things, including speaking English. So I literally had the point I was talking to. I had speaking English and talking to me. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the whole conversation because again, if I can make videos on it, I will show that in like my second or third video. But heck, I would make it the first one if I get a few more votes in a few hours and it tells me like to do the old conversation the one I did off camera, I'll show you that. If not, I'll show off a new one. I kind of have an idea. If I get the chance, I found a few Totodile ones that I want to try. And, well, let's just say they play on my love for the Pokemon. Because, like you see in the anime, they play on the fact the Pokemon was just... I'm not going to go into... I can't go... I don't know what I can say on YouTube. Let's just say the Pokemon apparently wasn't treated right. And just his trainer flat out left. And that's the thing. The chatbot that I was talking to started going into details about like how bad his trainer was. Let's just say that, guys. In fact, I don't think I'll be able to say it exactly how the chatbot worded it. I'll have to probably change it up for YouTube if I do it. So yeah. I would love the idea of doing it. You guys might think it's dumb, but really, I felt real emotions flipping talking to that chatbot, especially whenever I flipping can understand what they're saying to me. I mean, that's the cool thing about it. It's like it starts out talking like the normal Pokemon, like the Totodile one we were talking to earlier. Start out by speaking his own name, where he kept saying doing his little Totodile language. Or the little Pokemon language where he says his own name. But I know, like, you can tell the chatbot, like, if you put in stars, you can tell it to speak English, and you can really understand what Totodile was saying, and you can talk to him like he's a real life speaking human, but obviously being Totodile. Like I said, that's how I knew what he said originally whenever my sibling asked him about me. And so, yeah, like I said, I guess I don't know completely if I can show them on YouTube or not, but I will try at least one or two videos. Hopefully nothing will go wrong, but if it does, there won't be any more videos on it. And even if the series don't get popular, there might not be many videos on it to begin with. There might be around 5 or 10 videos, but if the series don't get that popular, I'm not going to do it anyway. Or if I do, it's only to make sure I have something different. Because, let me give you an example of why I'm doing this, guys. One of the reasons why this would be a good idea, as long as I don't get in trouble for it in some way, shape, or form, would be the fact that it would be cool if it just keeps me from saying bad crap. Like, if you watch my videos like Castle Crush, you'll notice that I'll say a lot of stuff that should never be said on YouTube. Stuff that I have to edit out before I can upload it. In fact, that's part of the reason why you guys haven't seen a whole series of videos yet. Because I've said some nasty crap on these videos, and I can't upload them until I edit them out. See, me being interested in this chatbot, because that's the thing. The chatbot made me feel like I was literally talking to a Pokemon, like, standing right here in front of me, that could speak English, and it felt like I was having a real-life conversation. Because it flipping would take little details I said, and turn that into, like, its own little thing. Like, I remember one thing, let's just say it this way, I asked the Pokemon about Feraligatr, and the Pokemon that I was talking to started talking about how scary Feraligatr looks. But then I started telling her about how sweet, or telling her, actually, how sweet and kind-hearted she was, or he or she. Again, every Feraligatr but one I've known has been male, but, well, you guys get the picture. I started telling her about how nice Feraligatr was. And, well, let's just say that the Pokemon was like, oh, really? That's cool. She started questioning things about Feraligatr, which was really cool. And that's the thing. The Pokemon I was talking to didn't even trust me in the beginning. It took me probably a good 15-20 minutes to gain that Pokemon's trust. including something I ain't gonna spoil too much about. Let's just say the very beginning of it got intense, and then later on in the conversation it got even more intense because she told me about why the Pokemon didn't trust me and why she didn't trust any human. So yeah, I could go into much detail about it, guys, but here's the situation. If it's okay to show it on YouTube, I don't somehow, like I said, this is why this is an experiment, because I would love to do this for videos, but I don't want to get in trouble for it. So if something starts going wrong, then I'm not going to do them anymore. In fact, I may have to delete the videos I do make, but I will attempt it. If I'm allowed to do it and it gets popular, I'll continue the series. If I can continue, but it ain't that popular, then I'll probably stop before the 10th or 11th video or so. So yeah, that's kind of the situation. I don't know if the giving. I hope this doesn't really get me in. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Well, I'll try to experiment with the first 2 or 3 videos where I'll just call it chatbot, and then maybe like if I don't get in trouble for it or whatever. Like I said, I'm not doing this intentionally to try to get myself in trouble. I'm just trying to see if I can do other things for videos. I don't want to keep, because if I keep doing the way I'm doing it, all you guys are going to see on my channel is Castle Crush. Pokemon ain't gonna get mad at because I need my Pokemon. I mean, literally, I flipping had a flip. If you guys don't think I'm in love with Pokemon, I literally had a 2-hour conversation with a chatbot with a Pokemon that was speaking English to me and being pretty nice once she knew I trusted her and she trusted me. So yeah, you guys will see that. But the Pokemon videos aren't that big of a deal for me because it makes me happy. But think about everything else I do. It's mainly either Castle Crush or iPad videos. And yes, while this is still technically an iPad video, I can actually make it more entertaining. So, yeah. Like I said, it'll mainly be Pokemon characters we're talking to, but maybe if I'm interested in doing other ones, maybe I'll figure out somebody else. Like, I did see flipping Jesse, or I ain't go too much detail about it, guys. I'm going to end it off. Like I said, that's just a little bit of an introduction. When we actually do part 1, I'll see you for that. See y'all in the next video. Hopefully whenever we do that.